Welcome to CoinBook. My name is Calvin Waite, and I'm a professional crypto trader. Oh man, I hope everyone had a good weekend. It has been a pretty fun couple of days, so it's going to be fun to catch up with everybody, let you know how everything's going. But yeah, I am absolutely planning on doing a live stream tomorrow. It might be a little wild because we're doing all kinds of remodeling in our house, and the painting is happening now, and the carpet tomorrow, and stuff. So it's gonna be a little crazy. Well, it might be a little later, but I will give everyone a 30-minute heads up, and then we'll just dig in and see what you guys are interested in. Okay, so let's talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin this morning is very, very fascinating. You guys watched me draw this line the second we got to this swing low down here. And then we found it as support a little bit here, and then we had a big candle to get down through it. Well, this line is absolutely telling the story. We had the big Elon Musk pump, and then we had an indecision candle, but you can definitely make an argument that this is resistance on this line. It's just close enough. These aren't perfect, but when this kind of action happens this close to a line, you can tell that this vicinity was impacted by this pressure here. So we're on the bottom side of this, and we're still struggling with it. The question is what will happen next? This descending line is coming up fast. Like we wicked through it here and then rejected, and then we've wicked close to it. And tomorrow, if we close on this line, we will be closer to this resistance than we will the 50-day moving average. And things have been so bullish, where we are finding a little support here. I just have maybe like a feeling that we may not be breaking below the 50. I mean, everything it all depends on the price action, but it feels like we've had a pretty nice cool off. We've done a pretty good cool off for a solid about a month, and yeah, I just feel like we might be able to catch some traction. We won't know for sure, though, until we find confirmation on the top side of this line, or a close below the 50 would definitely shake things up a bit more. But every day this 100 gets a little higher, it gives us that much more support. So the 100-day is at 24,000. So this was my original worst case scenario. So we're doing some pretty good price action. Our averages are coming up nicely. It's only a matter of time. Once we break above these levels in here, we are going to be heading up to 50,000, and so yeah, won't be much more than a few more months. So during my last video on Friday, I had done the video midday, and I talked about how this line had failed, but nothing fails until it closes. And look what happened. I cannot believe this. Oh, I can't believe it. It was amazing. Alt just had this massive rally, and we closed the day inside our channel. Oh man, that is just absolutely amazing. We are in alt season. This is so much strength. So we were way down when I did the video, and of course we still had hours before end of day. Now, right now we only have 2.5 hours, but we pulled back in. Our bodies are between the two ranges still, and today, for the first time since our first entry into this area, we are wicking above. So, boy, alts look so good. We are having a sweet alt season. If I look at others' dominance, look at this. This is like every investor's dream to see a chart that looks like this. This is so beautiful. It's like straight as an arrow. Oh man. So alts are having a great day. Bitcoin's having a great day. I mean, Bitcoin's touching that descending line. Uh, Things are just really great. We got some good stuff going on. I'll just kind of give you a little insight. I spent some time looking at my trades, and you know that I trade like 100 different coins. So do you guys realize that I've had two coins as of today that have quadrupled? I've had three that have tripled, and I've had 11 that have doubled out of all the coins that I trade. And man, talk about a lot of fun. We definitely suffered from the from about September as everything dropped by like 2/3. But now that we're doubling and tripling, like everything's back up like the where they should be, and we still have more room to run. So we're gonna make off like bandits if this alt season keeps going. I'm going all in, guys. I'm going all in, and the rest is history. So just wanted to do a quick recap on a bunch of the large caps. Bitcoin Cash did hit our target. So what was so cool about this is we hit our target down here, but we wicked up so hard. So I like this. This is how we want to resolve a pattern. We want to, if we have a target from here, or we have a setup from here to here, and then we have a target down to here. What we don't want to do is end our target with a big red candle all the way down here. So wicking down, hitting the target, and then retreating really hard is beautiful. Today we did get rejected off the 50, but Bitcoin Cash, still watching that thing. I'd love to see that thing head back up a bit more. Ethereum, we're retreating off of the 200 week, but we are finding support on right here. So we've done a handoff today. And so if we can get a little bit more upside, you know there's going to be a lot of eyes watching this as we try to retest the 200 again. But look at this. We do have a golden cross on Ethereum. So that is beautiful. When we're this high away from the golden cross, it's not uncommon for us to retreat back down to it, or at least nearby. So we'll have to see if that plays out or not. But overall, when you've got a golden cross under you and you're trading really high above the 50, things are going the right direction. And when our 100 crosses the 200, we'll be in the green zone. So Ethereum's looking pretty nice. BSV, we had a couple days of strength. Nothing to talk about. Litecoin, nothing really to talk about there either. Tron is getting there. I finally entered the Tron position. I mentioned that recently, and we are starting to show some signs and a little bit of impatience. Our 120, look at this, how we've kind of wicked up to it a couple of times. So there, some of these quick wicks through can break up resistance. So sometimes it's bearish because you feel like, you know, it got rejected and it's coming down and there's a lot of momentum to the downside. But the bodies are telling the story that we're just marching up, we're increasing, we're getting stronger, and these things are just loosening up the upside for us. So we're still waiting for a close above the 50, but I think Tron's going to be a good trade here. I've been watching that for weeks now. We did find support on the 50, and we still haven't curved it up, but trading between the 100 and the 50 is awesome. We could be here as long as it wants to, just like Decred. It'll do this for as long as it needs to, and we finally break above the 100, we'll be heading up to the next level. So that is awesome. Cardano looks amazing. Look at this. So we've done a lot of wicks up, just tons of resistance right here. But today we're showing a decent amount of strength. We just might have what we need right here. But look at this. Our 50 is coming up pretty hard. It won't be more than a couple more weeks and we'll have a golden cross here too. Lumen, so Stellar has been pretty good. We've had a couple of days where it's tried to take off and just can't quite get there. So we're just going to need a little bit more of maturity here. But the structure, we got solid base above the 200-day moving average, and all of our averages are really tight. And when that happens, and we're we're trading above it. It's just a matter of time. So as long as we can maintain this area, we'll be able to keep moving up. Doge, there's not much to say. I'm totally out of Doge, and I'm totally happy with it. You make money, you walk away. I won't be re-entering this for maybe it could be 6 months to a year. When we're this far above the normal price action, there's not much to be gained right here. So fully out, and it was an awesome trade. It was one of the quadruples, one of those awesome trades, and just move on. Ethereum Classic, we are now in the second week of hugging the 50. If this thing sneezes and closes above the 50, it's gonna be fireworks. So still watching that one. Somebody mentioned EOS is ready to go, and I agree. I'm definitely long EOS. We just tested the 50 for the first time in like 3 months, which is great. Like, I'm just waiting for this. This thing has come down so far without a break. Like, our last green zone was up here, 45,000 Satoshis, and we're at 8,800 Satoshis. Like, this is a 5x to get back up into the green zone here. So we are just waiting for a nice break below this. So EOS is definitely one that is late to the alt season party. So it's one that has a lot of potential. Link, it is looking nice. I know it's been down for like a week or more, but there's nothing wrong with this price structure. I am loving this. We got the 50-week moving average that we are finding support on. We're still above the 100. The 50-day is finally flattening out, and we'll start seeing a curve upwards. This is absolutely beautiful. So if we could retest this area, like 77, yeah, we would have a pretty nice day. I bet we would blow through this line, and we'd start getting back up into this range again, which would be fireworks. That would be an awesome, awesome trade. All right, last couple. Neo finding support on the 50. I think there will be a good move here because we've got support not only off the 50, but across this swing high here. So I think our next move is to retest these highs, and I think we'll be off. So with this much structure going on in all the alts, I just don't think our alt season is over. So I think we've got some room to run. Atom, we've got 2 hours left on the day, but man, if we close above these bodies here, that is golden. And this really long-term resistance, we've been fighting it for a while. So lots of good stuff happening here. Ravencoin was amazing. It finally closed above the 50 and just went straight up. Like almost went too high. It more than doubled and got rejected off the 200-day. So now it's consolidating. But what's nice is it's consolidating above the 100, not the 50. So this is great. This candle is not doing us any favors, so I hate to see coins get too excited. But the price action says, okay, we're not at all-time lows anymore. We're trading at a higher range, so that's progress. Tezos is another one that we're just riding the 50, but we're on the right side of it. So our next move will get us up here. And this is another one that we haven't, exiting the green zone was at 35,000 Satoshis and we're at 8. So the risk reward here is phenomenal. Okay, so just hit a couple more. We're loving Digibyte. It can stay on the 50 as much as it needs to, get a little more consolidation, and there's plenty more upside to go. So that's looking awesome. Steam is another one that's a late bloomer. If that thing crosses the 50, that thing will be awesome. XEM is looking great. Look at this. We just started the red zone, but we're also testing the 50. So this is definitely one of those that we've got a lot of lows in the vicinity. So I don't know. I think we've got some upside here. I'm long XEM, NEM, I guess you'd call it. And so it's looking good. Decred is in the green zone, finally. So creating a green zone after a long downside, it takes a while. So when we finally left the red zone for the last time, we started our green zone 79 bars later. So it takes a couple of months of trading above the 50 to get there, even when the averages are this tight. But when all the averages line up and we have the 100 and the 50 sloping upwards, this is green zone, baby. This is the Greenland. This is what we want. So we're gonna ride out into the green zone as long as humanly possible. But just keep in mind that the market tops during the green zone, not at the end of the green zone. So we're always watching for any kind of formation that might hint for weakness. But just entering, this is looking really nice. Let's see. I don't think there are too many more to highlight. There are just a lot of good looking coins because we're just in alt season. That's what the alt season looks like. But yeah, these were a couple more that did well. Doubles and triples. Via has got a lot more room to run, so that one's pretty cool. For some of these other ones, V chain is it's increasing lows, so that thing's marching the right direction. So that's looking good. Theta is in the green zone, but we're testing falling out. So keep your eyes on that. If we exit the green zone, like if we close below the 50, that's usually not a great thing. So you'll have to kind of watch this one closely. But that one does not look bad. AGI has looked kind of amazing lately. Look at this awesome exit of the red zone and then a huge support off the 50 once we had a body land on it. So I imagine this would be a great trade coming up soon. If you're not in, I think there's a little more upside there. BNB's having a good day, just exiting the red zone. Like exiting the red zone is just like the best place to trade. I'm telling you. There's just these coins just launch after they get out of there. Band is having a great day. Let's see. Just a couple of others that I look at. I know a lot of people were talking about Zilliqa, and I was like, "Ugh, this is a really, really bad situation to come down this far." But look at this giant support candle here, and now we're getting above the green again. If we trade and close above the green, there may be more strength than I was giving it credit for. This is a super long-term resistance. Normally we would be getting rejected here, but we've kind of been rejected for a while, so maybe we've tested it enough to convince investors that we're ready to go through and head to the upside. So, man, just, so fun. Love this stuff. Uni's getting to the point where this is a massive level. If you could cash out on that, man, that would be a pretty awesome exit. But yeah, so we're gonna regroup and we'll talk again tomorrow. We'll take some requests and we'll take a little more time getting into some of these. But as far as like the weekend, man, tons of coins doubling, bunch of good triples and quadruples. It's pretty fun to be in crypto when everything's going your way. So hope you guys are enjoying it, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Okay, it is time to separate the CoinBook trolls from the CoinBook fans. So, these are the magnificent t-shirts that we are giving away every Friday. These are individually packaged with love from your best friends, China. There's also this incredible option designed by yours truly, and we'll be giving away probably one or two of these every Friday to just a random comment on any of the videos over the past week. But, and I don't blame you, if you absolutely cannot live without one of these shirts, I am willing to part with them for $15 worth of your favorite crypto. Just reach out to me on social media and we'll get you guys hooked up.